People are going to stalk you. If you have a business and a brand, your website will be a conversion piece as people do their due diligence on you. They will check you out on social. They'll go and check your website out. They'll stalk you on LinkedIn. Most digital marketing agencies in Australia right now and the US are rubbish. A lot of clients are just left empty-handed with nothing but bills to show for. Your website sucks and looks like it's been designed by a 10-year-old, and here's 3 ways you can fix it in an instant. First of all, you have to have Welcome to the Results-Based Marketing Podcast, the podcast for business owners looking to leverage wildly profitable and cutting-edge marketing, lead generation, and lead nurture campaigns in their business. I'm Simon Cryer, the founder of Automate Convert, where we've literally helped clients generate millions, hundreds of millions of dollars using the exact strategies that I'm going to share with you in this podcast. So if you want to automate, convert, and dominate your industry, you're in the right place at the right time. Let's get started. Thanks for being here. Hey guys, and welcome to this episode of the Results-Based Marketing Podcast. I'm really excited today to show you a thing or two about conversion-based copywriting and also some of the elements that you should consider when designing and creating a landing page or a website. And I think the best way for me to demonstrate this would be to show you one that we've recently created for a client of ours, which is ourselves. So we're going to jump in here today and give you a bit of an outline of some of the conversion components that work well for your audiences, your business, and your offer. So first of all, we've got a headline here. We've got a little bit of a dynamic thing with the high quality clients. That's what we're after. And there's a little bit of something happening to make that come alive and a bit of movement there. So it's break free from the one trick digital marketing providers, right? And that is me throwing rocks at my competition. Don't be afraid to do that. Call people out on their BS. If people are just doing one trick, and what I mean by that is they might just do Facebook or they might just do SEO. They don't offer a whole suite of solutions and a complete holistic solution. So already right from the headline, I'm throwing rocks at my competitors and I'm positioning myself uniquely in the marketplace to provide better, more compelling, more effective solutions, right? And there's a benefit here. And because of that, you're filling your pipeline with high quality clients. There's a call to action here right off the bat if you want to. And then straight under there is some social proof. So you'll want to have things in here like how many years you've been in business or how many clients that you've served. Here I have different things that I've pulled from case studies like 91% reduction in lead cost, 5 to 13 extra sales per 100 leads. So making their conversions increase a ton, $171 million of revenue in the pipeline in just 6 short months, or $2.5 million in revenue from zero ad spend. And of course, that's referring to a cold email campaign that we wrote for one of our customers. I've got recently featured here as one of Australia's fastest growing podcasts, which is cool. Again, that is social proof. If you go and check that podcast, you'll see that that had over 30,000 viewers, which is like filling an entire football stadium. Again, that also points to social proof as well. So this is like having a free offer. Like if you have a free report, this is the podcast where I will get, it's a data capture place, right? So I want to start harvesting first name, last name, email address, and mobile number. So if people want to watch this episode, they can opt in and then we're starting the conversation. So you might want to have an offer on your landing page, a free report or something like this that people can download that gives them value and starts off a conversation. So this actually acts like a 24/7 salesperson on your team that's making this free offer where you can go and capture all the traffic that goes to this page. By the way, you should probably never send traffic to your main website. That's not going to convert because you've got a bunch of distractions. So I go to the top here. You'll see these are the distractions we're talking about: home, what we do, results, how we work. These all goes to the same page, but in different architecture, it goes to different pages, and that can be distracting for you and a barrier to them doing business. So what you want them to do is either book a call here, and if this was strictly a landing page or a funnel, there'd just be one call to action, which would be book a call, or there would just be one call to action, which would be download the podcast, yeah? All right, so if you're anything like the clients my team and I work with on a daily basis, you've already worked with a bunch of agencies that promise you the world, but leave you nothing but an atlas, right? So nothing to show for, money flushed down the toilet, right? So yeah, I'm resonating with someone's pain. So you can do that as well. Like if you know the customer journey of the ideal clients that you work with, what's some of the experiences that they've had as lived experience? What's their pain, right? How aware are they of your product? How aware are they of your solution? How aware are they of the problem, right? So the problem is they know, my ideal clients know that they need to have leads and they need to have appointments of qualified people who put their hand up to have a conversation with them, right? But most of them have been burnt by digital marketing agencies because most digital marketing agencies in Australia right now and the US are rubbish, right? They're leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. And a lot of clients are just left empty-handed with nothing but bills to show for. Hey, if you're a business owner making between 1 and 5 million a year and you want more consistent qualified leads to grow your business, then why don't we have a complimentary chat? I'm looking to personally invest $26,000 into 7 individual businesses right now who are serious about scaling. Book in a call with me and my team using the link in the show notes below to see if you qualify. Now back to the episode. This client here, they had spent over 200 grand, 4 different digital marketing agencies with not $1 in revenue generated over a year. And now they were talking to us. And this is the client that we actually, because they had their Facebook account banned from the previous agency that they worked with, this is the exact client that we did $2.5 million in revenue from just email marketing. No ads on Facebook at all. So that's why we're different. And this is what you need to be thinking about, resonating with your pain. A good sneaky way of getting in a quick testimony there of a client that you've worked with. And this is how you're different. So in this case here, for how we're different, unlike most marketing agencies, we have a deep bag of tools in our toolbox. And this is what we do. These are all the services that we provide. This is a little bit like a McDonald's menu where you can choose, this is what we need. You need warm email to your database. We have got clients who have not emailed their database. They might have 30,000 or 90,000. I've got one client that has 160,000 people on his database, hasn't spoken to them in 3 years, right? And that's just an untapped gold mine that he's sitting on. Now, the question is, how do we engage with those people and how do we bring them back into the environment of adding value, nurturing them, and then making offers? And then finally, eventually, after we've earned the right, how do we monetize that list again? Or do we go cold email? Do we do LinkedIn? Do we do some AI stuff? Do we do direct mail, webinars? Are we on TikTok? Do we need some high conversion sales copy for a sales funnel or a landing page like this, or just an offer? Do we need to do events? Do we need to do automations there? Because follow-up and lead nurture is so vital. Like if you follow up within 5 minutes, you're 21 times more effective than following up within an hour. If you follow up within an hour, you are 60 times more effective than following up in 24 hours. So this is why we don't trust this sort of follow-up to salespeople or humans. We use automation because it's so time sensitive and the numbers of fast, frequent follow-up just outcompare to anything that anyone could do humanly possible. So that's why automation is a big, big thing, right? Just so you know. So it goes beyond marketing. You need a team too. So you've got to talk about your product and your offer, why it's different here. A little bit about you, why they should be listening to you. I've got some other social proof, some case studies, results that speak for themselves. And all I'm wanting to do is I just want to book an appointment, just have a conversation, right? And then once that happens, you'll have all the automations kick in. So I'm demonstrating what we do here. And then look, here's some of the things that you need: low-cost leads, nurtured leads, closed leads. That's what we need. So then a whole bunch of case studies like slash lead costs from $200 to $6 per lead. Who wouldn't want that, right? Cut lead cost by a third and increase revenue by 400%. Massive benefits here. So we don't even need to read into the case studies. Most people will, or they might just go, okay, let's just look at the headlines here. 696% return on investment. That's a pretty high converting ad. We do better than that, but it's just an example. Then I've got actual clients who we've worked with, and this is the steps that people need to take to get on board with us. And so when you're doing research into your ideal profitable customer, you're going to be saying, are they problem aware? Are they solution aware? Are they most aware? And then your writing style in terms of your conversion copy is going to speak to where they are on the problem solution awareness thing. It's a graph designed by Eugene Swartz. I'll drop a place of where you can get a download for that particular profit profiling exercise that we do with our clients, understanding their deep fears, their aspirations, a bunch of things. I give them a bunch of steps that they need to take, tell them what they need to hear, also what are 5 things that they want to hear, right? And you've got to let them off the hook. Don't make it their fault. And give them, these are the steps that they need to take to make things work for them. And that's just showcasing some of the people in our team. We've added a bunch recently, so that needs to be updated, but that's okay. And then we've got a promise, a guarantee, right? So you want to have a well-crafted, ironclad guarantee that removes risk from doing business with you. So you start bunching up and stacking up a bunch of these elements into your website, and you'll see your business will radically transform. Either on a website, which you need to have because people are going to stalk you. If you're doing Facebook ads and you have a business and a brand, let's say you've got a logo that looks like your uncle's niece's daughter who's 10 has done this up. If it looks like that, that's not going to convert for you. So your website will be a conversion piece as people do their due diligence on you. They will check you out on social. They'll go and check your website out. They'll stalk you on LinkedIn. They'll even do a Google search on you as well. They'll check out your reviews, all of that sort of thing. So you need to be showing up in a way that makes you be perceived as an authority, a subject matter expert. You need to de-risk the whole thing. And you've got like calls to action all the way through this, right? Book a call. And then here, book a call, right? And then just down here after this section, book a call, right? So that one thing is like book a freaking call. All right, so you need to have that button consistently appearing on your landing page or website too. But they're the elements that you need for conversion copy, for conversion strategy and web design. I hope this helps you. Don't be afraid to invest in a professional photo shoot as well. It's not that often that you'll get to do it. You'll feel amazing about yourself, but you'll also communicate your business and your brand in a super, super compelling way. Hope this little episode has helped you with style, design, and the critical success factors that you need to incorporate as elements into your website and your landing page. Happy marketing. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in to Results-Based Marketing. If today's episode gave you valuable insights into maximizing your marketing efforts, we'd love your support. Please give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. And don't forget to subscribe on your favorite platform. Let's keep the conversation going. Connect with me on socials at Simon Cryer. All the links for me are in the show notes below. And happy marketing. Thank you so much for your attention.